Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Angel, back with another video. If this is your first time seeing my channel, hey guys, this is to really get in depth with the highlight and contour. If you guys needed some help, I did it step by step. I showed you guys different products y'all could choose from, different products to use. A lot of these products, some of them cheap, some of them not cheap, but it's not like $100 high. The highest one of these products are $45. How to make it look different, how to be flawless, a whole different person if y'all want to. I'm gonna stop talking now and I'm gonna let you guys get right into the video. So let's get right into the video. I'm gonna show y'all some different primers. I got a mixture of silicone based, matte based, illuminating based, pore fillers. Either one is okay. It's just what you prefer. I usually do a lot of dry looks, so I do like putting on this illuminating one. Illuminating is basically brightening, and I love using this one. This is the NYX Photo Loving Primer. This basically just blurs in your pores. I have big pores. I like using that. That's what it looks like. You can get this at the beauty supply store. This NYX one is good too. Shine killer, but it makes your face matte. My face is already kind of dry. It used to be really oily, but my skin has really changed. I don't have to use it so much now unless I'm really oily around my face. So that's the only time I use like a mattifying one. I know this used to be my favorite. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. This is also kind of like one of those matte looks. And like I said, my face haven't been really shiny, but it is a good pore filler. I don't want to make my face too dry. Or this is another one. This is the Smashbox Insta Matte. Another matte one. You have the Benefit, the Professional one. This minimizes pores, so this one will be alright to use today. This is a illuminating one. Basically, like, it can make my face lighter. Well, not lighter, but under the foundation to make it shiny. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This one is okay too, because this is a foundation primer. So basically, I mean, you don't have to use a primer, but I use primers because I don't want my face to move throughout the day. Also, it's really good so you don't have to break out like that. You wash your face off. It's good to put a primer on, but I know a lot of people don't really use primers, but it's up to you. I say use a primer today, so I'm just gonna use the Benefit Professional one. This is what it looks like, and show y'all some good products. And the products that I did name were really good. This also smells really good. My pores around my nose are super big, and they be right here. This is well, if you're like me and you have dark spots or discoloration, basically, you know, ring around your eyes, like dark spots like these, you know, acne scars, stuff like that, and your face just be dark everywhere. I can have discoloration around here. Is to use an orange base. You can either use the one from MAC or you can use this. I find they both work great, but when you're using this, do not put a lot because you'll look orange under your foundation. Just use a little bit. This is more orange, but if you want something really affordable to get this, use like a dab of it, because like I said, your face will be orange. So what I'm gonna do now is go into my beauty blender, put water on it, and squeeze it out. Because I know a lot of people use it and it's dry. You don't need do not use a dry beauty blender, guys. Make sure you put some water on it and basically squeeze the water out. And a beauty blender is really small. Also, if you have like red areas on your face, sometimes my face will be red. I don't know, it does what it wants to sometimes. But if you have red spots and everything, you can get the green Elegant Pro Concealer. And today I'm going to be using this Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. Y'all know this is one of my favorite foundations of all time. Haven't used it in a long time. And this is Deep 78 Neutral. So I have really two foundation brushes right here that I like the most. This right here is from Vanity Planet. It's just a flat top brush, a flat top kabuki brush are really good for you to blend out your foundation. This right here, I haven't cleaned this one yet. And this is the Morphe M439 brush. This is a good foundation brush as well. It gets everywhere. And again, I find this brush easier to blend out more than this brush right here. Because this right here, like the bristles on it are way more harder than this. And this, it just takes it everywhere. You get that flawless look. I use my Beauty Blender sponge too. I also use a Real Technique sponge. This full coverage foundation. So, and also this foundation looks really good with this brush. So sometimes it be brushes. If y'all just got a regular synthetic brush, it may not turn out how this look. This brush is really bigger brush. You gotta, yeah, get it all in your eye and everything. And I like how round the other brush is. Y'all see the difference? This brush soaks up all the product in the foundation. I applied the same amount on the brush, but look how you can still see my real skin tone with this. And look at this side. But it's not a bad brush, it's just this, the other brush, it blends well. So now I'm going into my beauty sponge to blend out the rest.
Then you blend and blend and blend. Blending is the secret.
So when you use a concealer, you only supposed to go 1 or 2 shades down. So this is 1 shade down for me, and this is 2 shades down. I sometimes want a bright under eye, but for the most part, I like using the shade down for my skin tone. But they do have one a little darker than this, so that probably would be the shade down. But I don't want it to look too natural. I'm going to show y'all with this on this side and the other on the other side and show y'all the difference. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation / Concealer in the color 24 Golden, the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the color Neutral. See, they're not that far away from each other.
Make sure you get right under your eye.
So this side was brighter than this side, but they're kind of the same on camera, but in person you could see the difference. There's not really much of a difference over the camera. I'm gonna show y'all a different way to put concealer on as well. I have a concealer brush that I like using, which is the Morphe E8 brush. And I'm going to go back in with this shade to lighten up my under eye. When you use this brush, you do not need to put like a lot. Like you need to put this much because this brush right here, it don't blend like the Beauty Blender blends, and it'll be really bright. And this little brush, y'all can see that it moves everywhere. Now for the part people love. They've been asking me how to contour. I'm finna use today. You can't really see the name because it wiped away. But this is a ColourPop sculpting stick. That's what they call it. $5 for this stick. But I like using sticks better. Forehead contour. You can just do stuff like this. Like my cousin when he did my makeup. Basically like tribal signs. So when you use a stick foundation, they dry really quickly. So make sure you blend them. Like I couldn't wait. I was talking. Look, it's already hard to blend. This whole tutorial I'm doing right now is blending. In makeup, if you have to blend, you have to be ready to waste your time on blending. It can't be no quick look. If you're trying to look a certain way and be really flawless, you gotta take your time.
Because blending will take up your time.
Just do like a little moon shape. My face is round. If y'all have any different facial shapes, it's really different. But I have to go above, make this face. And you can put it right there. But me, I like to put it up here. When you blend, you always seem to go down when you blend. So if you put it right where I made that face, if you put it right here, you're going to be blending down. And it's going to be all right here. And that'd be another problem that a lot of people have. They ask me why it's so low. Try going like right here. Like I used to do that. and I find my face, they like that. Because you're going to blend down regardless. And I don't go all the way right here with it. Stop it right here, I'll say. For the nose contour, you should start right here. Start right under your brow and go all the way to your nose point. Do it real light because you want to still be able to blend it. Then do like this because my nose is different. A lot of y'all don't have to do this step. I do this step because my nose, I try to make it look like my nose ain't so pudgy because I don't have cartilage in my nose. My nose is really flexible. So I try to make sure I put that little point right here instead of it being where it's usually at, which is right here. I try to make my nose look like it go up. And I'm trying to make it look slimmer. So you could either use this Vanity Planet blending brush, which looks like this. This is my favorite brush to use and I'm doing that. And you can also use this. This is the contour shader brush, but this blends it out perfectly. See, this one don't get all the product right. You don't want to see where you're starting either. Onto powders now. Sometimes I want to go brighter, sometimes I want to go darker. And today I got two powders that are my top favorite because these are the best powders out there. This right here is the medium dark Laura Mercier. If you're lighter than me, you can use the regular. Sometimes I like to use the Sacha Buttercup. But like I said, with this one, you don't have to set it. I don't set my stuff no more. When you use this, make sure you push it into your skin. It's easier to use a beauty sponge because it still is a little damp. This brush is the Morphe M438 brush. Pressing it into my skin. Going into contour. You know what I'm going into? I'm going into this Morphe 35 OM palette. And I like to use that shade. So my two favorite contour brushes are the Morphe M437 brush, which is this one, and this angled contour brush from Vanity Planet. Use circular motions. This is a Morphe E41 brush, really fluffy. It's so fluffy! And then you go in and you just blend out one right there. You don't want flashback either, no flashback. My next step, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deepest, and then I'll pat my brush into my face. Not like this. I'm going to go in my face. This is the Anastasia kit and the color Gradient. I'm gonna switch it up on y'all. I'm not gonna use my favorite too. This one and this one. I make sure you take it where you take your contour. You go up with this. This is the Becca Champagne Pop. Okay, and this is the Morphe M501 brush. So make sure you slap that off. And look at my highlight. Cause you're shining, shining, yeah. This step you don't really have to do, but I do it. I put it on my chin and I do my forehead, but y'all don't have to do that if y'all don't want to. You could go back into this brush and you can dab it with that brush and it'll take away a lot of that highlight. This is the Morphe M213 brush. This is where I wet my brush. So this is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 primer and setting spray. I hope this helped you guys if you guys need help doing your contour and highlight. I'm going to show you the difference with it, with the light up and with it down. So this is my face without the light being on, and this is my face with the light on. It looks different. So if you go out in public, the light helps you see things that you don't normally see. But it also is like a filter. It's a difference when you have the ring light and when you have regular natural light. Before you guys leave, can you please like and subscribe to my channel? Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe if this is your first time looking. Hey, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.